Archie's Madhouse, number 6, going back to 1960. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about it. We'll show you the front cover, shine that light off of it so you can see all the little nooks and crannies. It's obviously gotten some wear and tear over the years, a little bit in the corner mostly. Check out that spine, lots of stress there. The top, we'll open it up. I want to be very careful with this. It's getting delicate, and there is some stress on that spine. Somebody back in the day obviously put their initials or their signature on it to let you know it was theirs. We'll show you that back cover as well. Some good shine on it. So for a 62-year-old comic book, not the worst of condition. Not one I think I'd send in to get graded. But we leave that up to you. And of course, we'll show you some of the interiors. We do this in the highest definition we can. We record originally in 8K. It gets downgraded to about 1080p by the time it gets to you, but that gives you an opportunity to look over it, zoom in, rewind, check out all the parts you need. And of course, we do have the high resolution photos at TheBigToyAuction.com, so you can see it there as well. We want you to know everything about this comic. That's why I'm pointing out these little bits of flaws here on Madhouse number 9, the annual number 9. And we'll show you on the back the same. Or the same right here. We'll flip through some of these. And you can see a couple of those interior pages as we move on to Madhouse Annual number 11. Again, from Archie Comics. Get that light on there. We give it the old wiggle jiggle so you can see the light shining on every part of it. That way you can see any of these little discrepancies, little tiny imperfections and flaws, especially down along that bottom. It's got a little bit more down there. We'll show you in the back. Back is looking pretty nice as well. You got a couple of issues right here along the corners and the sides. And I want to show you where it's starting to come loose along those staples or along the spine there. We'll open it up. We'll show you some interior pages just so you get an idea of the quality and condition. Mostly the color of the pages. And we're moving on to Madhouse Glads. This is from 1973. It's number 90 in that series. And we'll shine the light on it, give it the old wiggle jiggle again. So you can see the corners. And we'll show you the back. Little bit of creasing, a little bit of wrinkling right there. We'll show you the big major creases across there as we get into the interiors. Not too bad quality and condition of the insides right there. As we move on to Little Jinx, Giant Laugh Out. This is number 35. It is from 1972. And yet, despite being half a century old, what am I talking about? Despite being half a century old, it's looking pretty good. You get some issues down along here, around the corners. A couple of imperfections here and there. A few issues on that front cover. The back cover not looking too bad. Before we move on to the interiors. Trying to find a spot here that doesn't have a lot of ink. This has all been colored with some yellow. So it's a little bit tough, but you get an idea. As we move on to number 40 from 1973 of more Little Jinx, Giant Laugh Out. Some issues along the side. Stress at the spine, as you would expect. This is 49 years old. We all get some stress at the spine at that age. We'll open it up. Oh, look at that. Very nice. So a spot that doesn't have a whole lot of ink on it right there, so you can really see the color of the page, the quality and condition of the paper, as well as some of the art. And we're moving right along to 1973. This is number 42. So 2 issues later. Little bit of wrinkling of this page, as you can see. Sometimes that means water damage, so we'll check out the back cover and then we'll open it up and see. Always on the lookout to make sure. No, I don't see any water damage, so you're good there. That's the two things that show, is wrinkling of the cover and brown staples. Often lets you know that. So it could have been in a little bit of moisture, but it doesn't look bad at all. It looks actually pretty good. We're moving on to Jughead. This is a newer one. As you can see by the quality and condition of that cover. It's a much, much more modern book than some of these other ones we've had. We'll flip it over on the back. You can see that as well. Pretty good condition all around. Just a little bit of bending up in that top right-hand corner, but otherwise, it's pretty good. Nice art stuff right there. Very nice pages. Very good looking on the inside, but you'd expect that of a more modern book like this. And again, 165 of Archie's pal Jughead. Again, a much, much more modern book. And as a result, the color separation is different. The art pops a lot more. Now, oh, I see. It's a specific. I was going to say this looks very pink. I wonder if there's something wrong with the color separation on it, but no, it's for a pink Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles cereal, so that's why. All right, we're going to look at the quality and condition of these pages again, and as you would expect of a more modern one, looking very nice again, as always. We're going to move right along to some Archie and Me. We'll show that one right there. Yep, looking pretty good on that cover. This is number 183. I'm sorry, 138. From 1983. That's what I wanted to say. We'll flip it over on the back. So again, about 40 years old. As you can see by what he's wearing and his haircut. Now, there's some wrinkling up near the top. Obviously, some wear, probably from Johnny back in the day, holding it by the cover there to read it and enjoy it. You can see the internals, the interior art here, page quality and condition. We're going to move on. We'll get a little bit later on this one. Sorry, that last one was 103. This is 138. The last one was from 1978. And again, that haircut holds up. This is from 1978. I want to show you a little bit of yellowing around the edges on this one. The quality and condition of the pages, the interiors, very, very nice. And we're going to finish it up on this one, going very old school. Back to 1973 with number 55. That nice big crease on that corner there, but otherwise, a shame. It mars an otherwise very nice cover. Stress on the spine and bottom, but otherwise the art looked really, really nice, and unfortunately it's got that big crease. Will it press out? Yes. Did it break color? I think it did. A little bit of wear and tear on the back cover, mostly just looks like some darkening from handling. We'll show you quality and condition of these pages. Nice right there. As we finish it up, head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can see this and all the other goodies we've got for you this week. You can leave your pre-bids right now or join us live on auction day, whichever way you choose to do it. We look forward to seeing you at the auction.